Hello family and welcome to series number 4. Okay, after your wedding, some of the issues that you need to deal with, we have been treating that, and like I noted in the first few videos, it's going to be a long series because this is daily life, like everyday life, things that happen, from now and then, like it happens, how you can manage this kind of situation. So in the last video, I promised that I was going to do a video on how you can manage a spouse who continuously wants to let you know how good his or her family is, and more like a comparison, like the person just wants to prove that his or her family is the best and that your family is really not up to or better still, create a picture of my family, we're well trained, we're this, we're that, and then trying to, it kind of gives a picture like the other person's family was not well trained, that kind of a picture. So how do you handle it when you have that kind of a spouse who continuously just want to throw at your face everything about his or her family? It can be very frustrating. The reason is, first of all, the partner that is doing that may not know, but he or she is acting like an immature person. Sorry, I have to come out that blunt, but that's the truth. You are being immature. Like, you should understand that when you get married, your family, your primary family is your wife or your husband. That's your family. But when you continuously sit down and you're singing my family, my family, my family, it first of all gives a picture that you don't even understand that you have a family now. I'm not saying that your extended family now is not your family, but I'm saying where you continuously want to prove that my family is good, my family is this, the person you are talking to, your wife or your husband you are talking to about my family, the person is who to you exactly? The person is just a wife, or the person is just a husband. That's not a family. So when you sit down, you continuously cry and make the person feel so unloved. My family, my family, my family, my family. No, you are not matured. If you are, you won't make up your mind to get married, and then you want to come and sing to your spouse how your family is the best. So first of all, you need to deal with that immaturity. Now, if you are the spouse who is faced with that trouble, understand that you don't deal with an immature person or situation by being immature too. So you are going to also start my family. Well, that may be a control measure. It may help, but I don't always advise that be the first step to take to handle that kind of issue. So first of all, I need you to understand that your partner is being immature, but don't be offended over it and don't feel like your family and all of that. Then secondly, guide against hating your spouse's family, because the truth is, the more you preach your family to your spouse, the more you unconsciously train your spouse to hate your family. Because every day you're telling her how good your sister or your brother is, how well trained you people are, how your sister did this, how your brother did that, how your mother did this thing. You are gradually creating hatred in the heart of your spouse towards your family. So I will first of all talk to that spouse who is being taunted to please guide your heart so that you don't eventually hate these people. All right? That having been said, you having made effort to guide your heart so that you don't hate, try as much as possible not to be confrontational when he or she brings the gist. When he or she brings the gist, just bring up something else that you can talk about, or just concentrate on something else that you're doing. Try not to invest energy into it. Don't invest energy. For example, if you're doing something in the kitchen and the person goes, oh, my sister, she was the one washing the vegetable. If you see the way my sister washes vegetable, there will be no single sand in it. There will be nothing. Sometimes keep the conversation quiet like you did not hear it. Like you didn't hear it. And just wash a vegetable the way you want to wash it. and cook with it. Okay, don't go, so does that mean I have to wash it like your sister? You will just create unnecessary issues that will keep bothering you. Just sometimes silence is one of the best ways to deal with certain issues. So when your spouse keeps throwing that at your face, oh, my sister this, my brother that, sometimes be quiet. Do what you need to do. Is your home. Do it your own style. Except, of course, if the style that the person is talking about is good. There's nothing wrong with trying new style. But if the person just wants to taunt you, do your style and have your peace. You mustn't wash vegetable the way the other person is washing it exactly. Wash it your own style. But if the style is okay, it's better than your own, then do it. But don't feel inferior if you have to, try something new because another person is doing it. Don't feel inferior. Don't make it look like, oh, because my husband he likes his sister more. Do it maturely. Then secondly, you can approach your partner to say, please, my family, in a very calm manner. You keep saying my family is this, my family will watch you. I'm your family now too. I also have a family where I came from, and they also have a way of doing their own thing, but we are building our own now. So please, let's not come with this, my family. If you come with my family and I come with my family, how do we build ours? So we thank them for how they have trained us. Let us build our own now with the help of the Lord. Talk with the person calmly. That's if it's not affecting you too much, like it's getting to you. Talk to the person calmly. But if the person refuses and tomorrow the person still wake up, and if it's my sister, if she was sweeping the sitting room, she will just push that chair, then there's a way she will do it, the way. Ignore like you're not hearing the person. You are building your home. Build your home the way you want to build it. All right? Then another way you can handle that issue, that's after you've tried talking to yourself now, so that you don't grow bitterness and hatred towards people that are not even there with you. After you've spoken to your partner, after you've employed the silence, quiet method, not engaging in the conversation. This is like the extreme, but don't put this to practice every time. One of those days, also talk about how good your sister is. Oh, my sister, oh, she's wonderful. Oh, my sister. Oh, my brother is wonderful. My brother just comes to the kitchen, he washes the dishes and keep it clean. Something. Just talk too. That's if the person is sensitive enough to understand what you are doing. But if you are dealing with somebody who does not even read in between the lines to understand that what I'm doing is hurting this person, I have to stop. You may not want to employ this method, but if the person is sensitive, there are some partners that are sensitive to read in between your lines when you are talking. They understand, okay, this person is not just talking about the brother or the sister. This person is actually talking because of how I have treated her and how much I have taunted her about my family, about my sister and my brother and my sister and my brother and all of that. The person will eventually take correction from that simple act. But if you are married to a man who does not know how to read in between lines, don't employ that, because that will just go from back and forth. Just maintain your silence anytime that comes up. And build your confidence as the wife and the mother of the home. Knowing that you are building your home. Consciously build your home. You need to understand your place in that house as the mother of the house, so that you don't allow external talk and external forces to break your home. So if your husband decides to be talking this, talking that, you just do your own and pray God for grace to build a home that God wants you to build. Don't allow the comparison get into your spirit. Okay, so these are the simple ways you can manage a spouse who is going overboard to start preaching how good the family is and all of that. It's even worse to you, maybe after the spouse finished preaching about how good the family members are, and then maybe one of them eventually comes to stay with you, or maybe something actually happens and you see that they are not even half as good as the person is preaching. It's very frustrating. You feel so irritated, like, is this what you have been preaching about? But even at that, don't throw it back at your partner, like, all this why my sister this, my sister that, yet see your sister. Maybe the person came to visit. Don't make it a point of duty to want to go and start pointing it at the person. Yes, you can make reference to it so that the person knows that, okay, this thing is overboard, what you are doing. But don't make it like a duty to now want to prove how bad that sister is or how bad the brother is. You now make it a career, a project. I must prove how bad this brother is. I must prove he's not a good person. I must prove she's not a good person. All this while that my husband or my wife has been talking that my sister is this, my brother is this, but the person is not actually who he or she thinks, who they are preaching about. So I must prove that the person is bad. You only give yourself emotional struggle. Don't go through that route. You don't need it. Create your peace of mind and build your home. Thank you for watching this today. We have a lot of series still coming up after wedding life. A lot. So if you have not subscribed, please do. We still have a lot coming up concerning marriage and how to enjoy a godly, peaceful marriage, how to train children. We have a lot coming up in this channel you wouldn't want to miss. So please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and share the videos. Someone will enjoy listening to it and probably learn one or two from these videos. God bless you. See you in our next series. Bye.